Hello and welcome to DFS Coach Talk. I am your host, Josh Davis, also known as Crash, and I am here to talk to you guys about today's Major League Baseball slate. Coach wasn't able to be on the show once again today, and Deb is actually going to be providing her picks. She wasn't able to be on the show either, but I'm going to be giving out her picks today as well as mine, so you can look forward to that. If you're new to the channel, if you would give us a like and hit the subscribe button, and then please hit the alarm bell to turn on the notifications. That will let you know when we have added our newest podcast to the channel. Our presenting sponsor today is going to be PrizePicks. If you go to prizepicks.com, use the promo code CoachTalk, all one word with no space, they will 100% match your first deposit up to $100. And also, for PrizePicks, today is Taco Tuesday, so they will have their discounted plays, and we'll let you guys know in Discord what we think, if those are going to be plays that we want to take advantage of or not. If you haven't joined us yet, you can join us at dfscoachtalk.com. There's no better day than today to join. We have, of course, our ongoing NBA Summer League package, which is $26. It goes through July 17th, Sunday, and that'll get you all of our major sports for the rest of the week. And then we also announced on Saturday, we have a Major League Baseball second half special. That's only $111. It goes through October 2nd, which is week 4 of the NFL season. And that's going to get you all the NBA, Summer League, of course, and then, the rest of Major League Baseball. It's going to get you the MMA that we provide some content for that, as well as NASCAR. And any other sports, of course, PGA we have as well with PGA and Live Golf too now. So we have a lot to offer for just $111 on that MLB second half special. So definitely want to take advantage of that. I'm going to be going over the main slate today. It starts at 7:05 p.m. Eastern. There's 14 games on Draftkings and 13 on Fanduel and Yahoo. So it's a really big slate today. So we got a lot to cover. So with that being said, let's get right into it. My top pitcher play today is going to be Garrett Cole. He's 10-6 on Fanduel, 10-5 on DraftKings. He's at home going up against the Reds. In his last 6 starts at home, he scored no less than 42 fantasy points. And Cincinnati has the fifth highest strikeout rate this year. And they've scored the 3rd fewest runs per game on the road at only 3.38. So Garrett Cole is going to be my top pay-up option. Deb is going with Dylan Cease. He's 9,700. This is going to be on DraftKings only. He's not on the Fanduel and Yahoo slate, but on DraftKings, he's 9,700. He hasn't allowed more than 1 run since May 24th. He's averaged 8 strikeouts per game in that time frame, and we think he will be lower owned than Garrett Cole and Spencer Strider. So she likes Dylan Cease as her top pay-up option. For value, I am looking at Spencer Strider. He's 9,100 on Fanduel, 9,800 on DraftKings. The Mets have been the best against right-handed pitchers this year, but last week they were held in check pretty well by Graham Ashcraft and Pablo Lopez, and then on Sunday they were shut out by Sandy Alcantara. So I think that he's at home where he's been at his best. He can get some strikeouts, I think, against this Mets team, even though they don't usually strike out a lot. He faced St. Louis last week, who also doesn't strike out a lot, and he got 12 strikeouts against them. So his fastball slider combination has given a lot of people trouble. I think that'll continue again. And I like Spencer Strider at 9,100 on Fanduel, especially a little bit more pricey at 9,800 on DraftKings, but playable on both sites. For Deb, for her value play, she likes Josiah Gray. He's 9,300 on Fanduel, 8,700 on DraftKings. In his last 7 starts, he has a 2.68 ERA with a 1.12 WHIP, with 48 strikeouts, mixed in there. So Seattle's been average in strikeout rate this year. They've scored the 7th fewest runs per game at 4.07. So it is a favorable matchup for Gray, and that's going to be Deb's value pitcher. On the fade side of things, I like to use for my fade tonight. I'm going to be using Chris Sale. I'm not going to be playing him. He's 9,600 on Fanduel. He's 8,400 on DraftKings. He's making his season debut tonight. He's expected to be held, around 80 to 85 pitches. And for his price, I would rather just use Strider on Fanduel. He's $500 cheaper than Sale. And then on DraftKings, he's a better option. He's only 8,400 over there. But I also like Corey Kluber a little bit on DraftKings. He's only 8,000. So I would just go to him. He's going to get full run versus Sale, who's going to be limited. Deb's fade is going to be Luis Garcia at the Angels. He's too expensive. He's 10-1 on DraftKings. He's 9,500 on Fanduel. And they've really had a lot of success against him. The Angels have. They have Trout, Ohtani, Walsh, and Brandon Marsh that have all hit 333 or better against him, and they all have hit a home run against him. And Ohtani and Walsh have hit 2 home runs against him. So there's a lot of success that the Angels have had against Garcia. They're at home. So Garcia is going to be Deb's fade tonight. For BVP, we actually like the same player. It's Jared Walsh. He's 2,500 on FanDuel, 3,700 on DraftKings. He's hit 500 against Luis Garcia with 7 hits and 14 at-bats. He's 3 singles, 2 doubles, and 2 home runs. So we both really like Jared Walsh. Extremely cheap on FanDuel. At 2,500. Our home run call, for me, I'm going to go with Kyle Schwarber. He has 3 hits and 5 at-bats against Kevin Gausman. They were all home runs. He's hit 28 home runs this year, and 21 of those have been against right-handed pitchers. So really like Schwarber here. It's been a few days, which for him is kind of a big deal with as many home runs as he's been hitting. So I think he's due to hit a home run today and against a favorable matchup in Kevin Gausman. Deb likes Adolis Garcia. He hasn't hit a home run in about a month, but she feels like he's going to break out against James Caprillion. I do as well. He allows about 1.5 home runs per 9. And I think that, this is a good spot for him as well as Corey Seager. So I like both of those guys today. As far as our stacks go, we both like the Padres. Of course, they're going to be chalky in Coors against Austin Gomber, Manny Machado, Jake Cronenworth, Luke Voigt, just to name a few of the guys that we like. I like the Yankees against Graham Ashcraft. I think that in his last start against the Mets, he did some good things, but I think the Yankees are going to give him a little bit more trouble in that short porch. So I like the Yankees tonight. I also like the Angels against Luis Garcia as a GPP. They have had, as I mentioned, a lot of success against Luis Garcia. And as part of Deb's home run call, I also like the Rangers against James Caprillion. So the Angels and the Rangers would be my GPP stacks. And then the Padres and Yankees more in cash. For Deb, as I mentioned, she likes the Padres. She also likes the Twins against Jason Alexander. He has struggled in his last few starts, and I can see why she would like them. So Deb likes the Twins and the Padres. And for PrizePicks, like I said before, if you haven't joined PrizePicks, you go to prizepicks.com, use the promo code CoachTalk, all one word with no space, and they'll 100% match your first deposit up to $100. For me, for my PrizePicks plays, I like Kyle Schwarber. As I mentioned, he's my home run call. I like it over at 7.5 fantasy score for him. I also like Garrett Cole against the strikeout-heavy Reds, over 7.5 strikeouts. For Deb, she likes – now this is key. You have to pay attention. On PrizePicks, they'll have – when you have a doubleheader, they'll have 2 different start times. So make sure that you get the Game 1 start time over 5 fantasy score for Jose Abreu. He's hit 273 against Shane Bieber with 9 hits and 33 at-bats, including 3 home runs. So definitely want to take advantage of that low fantasy score at over 5 for Abreu. And she also likes Jackie Bradley Jr. over 0.5 total bases. He has 7 hits and 22 at-bats against Kluber, including 4 singles, a double, and 2 home runs. So Bradley Jr. over 0.5 total bases is going to be her other PrizePicks play. That's going to do it, guys. Just wanted to get this quick podcast out to you guys. Hopefully Coach and myself, or Coach and Deb, or myself and Deb, one of those combinations will be back tomorrow. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at DFS Coach Talk. I'm at JP Davis 1982. Coach is at Joe Servati. And we hope that you guys will join us. We'll hope you have a great day today, first of all, and hope you guys join us again tomorrow when we look to crush it in MLB, DFS, and PrizePicks. Thank you.